Just find the balance within your own energy. Okay. And I feel like that will improve everything and have you moving again in a place that feels good, just like the honeymoon period. I leave you with that. We're going into another video. Okay, so now we're going to go into, we just did Leo. Okay, now we just, Sagittarius. Let's do Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, so let's do some, okay, let's do Leo real quick with the Oracle card before we go into Sagittarius. Study to know yourself. That's what I was saying. It's like you got to really dig in and really be honest with what it is you want. Retreat. That was feeling like the restorative yoga I was talking about. Taking personal time. Okay. You know what else I'm getting? If you and your child, right, if they're a little bit older, you might go on some sort of retreat with them, do something fun they might want to do, and find some sort of compromise and do it together. And that might be a nice way to bring back your grace again if you've been in that kind of mommy dearest mode. With your lover. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but you have to laugh a little bit, right? Okay. Now hold the connection, creating that space for love. Okay. And reaching for prayer instead of anger. Okay. I like that. And then dance. Woo! Okay. That's what I was getting. Okay. So let's read dance. You might it open right to it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what I was getting is you might even do that also with your I almost said daughter. Okay. So whatever, it doesn't matter, a child or niece, nephews, that might be a fun activity, especially with summer rolling in. Okay, doing something like that. Okay, now, dear ones, anoint this earth with dance. Dance the rhythm of your joy. Dance dirge of your pain. Yeah, it's like getting rid of the pain, that deep. And you know what? That's the other thing too. That was coming up yesterday. It was like DNA affected by trauma and pain that was being suppressed through overindulgence of whatever it was. Okay, so this dancing together is gonna change the DNA to which it can feel lighter and less dense again. Okay, now this is a fleur-de-lis, so I feel like the romance, you want romance, right? But sometimes the fleur-de-lis isn't so positive. It's like has some sort of colonial war thing here. But so that's what you could have felt like, a warrior in love. And you can free yourself from that and move into kind of that romantic place again. Dance your hopes and fears with wild abandon. Move your body in the ecstasy of release, knowing that greater holds you in the womb of its love. Ooh, womb came up yesterday. And that was in the Virgo, so healing. Okay. Knowing that greater, yeah, and I was getting that it wasn't birthing something new. It wasn't in that phase. Okay. Let me go back. Move your body in the ecstasy of release, knowing that greater holds you in the womb of its love. Right. So greater is like, if you don't believe in anything, it's like that energy that is you, that's non-physical. So let me back up. Move your body in the ecstasy of release, knowing that greater holds you in the womb of its love, and that your very cells dance with the pulse of the embrace. Forget all else and dance yourself free. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. You want to connect to the God in the person that you're with. Okay, It's like we started off with wine of the gods. So that's what you want to do. You don't want to connect with whatever their challenges are. You want to connect with the God in them. And through this dance, I was getting that the improvement can be here. Now, I'm getting belly dancing too, might be fun. I'm getting that. Okay. Woo! All right, Leo. Okay. Let's go into Sagittarius. Saggies. Okay. Okay, Saggies. I love Sagittarius. My brother's a Sagittarius. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Woo! Justice. Okay, so balancing. Again, see, balance keeps coming out. So we're going to get a spark of balance for you, Sagittarius. Woo! Okay, so competition. So there was some sort of competition where you felt like you lost out and you felt like it wasn't fair. But I feel like it just wasn't your turn this time, and there wasn't any kind of... What does that mean? It wasn't his turn this time. Hold on a second. Observe the body of water or sky. Maybe go to the beach, right? Or lake. Make a list of activities that nurture your soul. And I feel like doing the list of activities that nurture your soul will have you go in this kind of fair winning energy. That's what I'm getting. All right, so visualize yourself immersed in colors. Woo! The rainbow of love. Okay. Or Aurora Borealis. Woo! Okay, that's beautiful. Create an affirmation that aligns you with joy and love. And that is the place that is going to have you moving. And, okay, so this is what I feel like was the thing that caused whatever that was. Without assessing or judging, simply look around. Okay, so it's like getting out of judgment of others, right? And then moving, it's like prodding the hippo here, right? And that could have been any kind of internet stuff too. Because this is air, so even though these are wands, it could have been, if your air energy is showing up, these could actually be swords. So that could be internet stuff. Okay, so it's like, you know, the hippo can go fast too, right? So it's like, it feels like defensive energy. Okay, let's pick another card. All right, Four of Pentacles. Keeping the faith. Ooh, okay, so you might be entering a golden age. That's what I'm getting. Look at all this golden stuff coming out. So there might be some awards coming up. All right, just stay optimistic and try and focus on these things here that I read. Okay. Oh my gosh. I said focus, and this was like upside down. And I flipped it. Focus on your heart. Okay, so anytime you get in your mind and you're trying to balance that out, move to your heart space. And then you won't feel like a fiery hippo. All right, that's fire and water. Okay, so we want to move out of that. That could have been a relationship. All right, now Queen of Pentacles is who you really are, I feel like. All right, so, and focus on work may have you, look at all this like gold. This is like the golden age for you. All right, so it's like, I did Leo and it was like a fine wine, and this is like the golden age. Woo, all this abundance coming in for you. All right. So there could have been a water sign that you were connecting to that didn't feel so good at times. Okay. So anytime you feel like you can't work out that kind of stuff. Yeah, this is, I feel like, was the water sign, Queen of Wands. Okay, I actually feel like that's them. Okay, so it's two different kinds of love language. They are sunny. I'm getting like they have positive thoughts about you, but they hide it. And you're their happy place, right? Here's another owl over here. So it's like deep in the subconscious, there could have been something that they were suppressing. But when they think about you, they think of you as like the queen. Okay. And positive, even if they don't say it with their words. Now back here, there is like, what is that? That could be your subconscious stuff creeping up. It's like, as beautiful and wonderful as you are, feeling like you're not good enough. Why is that? It's like, get rid of that. Okay, so that might be the work for somebody. And there's these cats. Connect with your cats more. That's one message. Okay, and then here is getting rid of that. Now, this could represent what happened. If you're with a water sign, you want to build probably on family and stability and bringing in more money. Okay. But I feel like you want to expand. I feel like this represents a water sign. If you feel spiritually connected with them, Prince of Wands, but this, you see them as potentially running around on you. What is that? Yeah, and that thinking, it can be like self-fulfilling prophecy. So stay more dominant in what you're doing and the connection and things that are working out. Okay. And free yourself from that. And then you can go into this celebratory energy, which could even signify marriage and expansion. Yeah, see, I feel like you've gone to enough weddings. You want to have your own wedding. Okay, Sagittarius. And this was coming up, the common ground, the middle way. Okay, so maybe for you, some Buddhist mantras, okay, might have you feeling good. Okay, but now 4 of Wands and the Hierophant is potential for marriage here. Okay, and there's a sun waiting in the wings. Positive, pure energy waiting in the wings to be birthed. Okay, so that's a message for someone. It's someone that in the past life, someone in the past life that was another in the family dynamic and is ready to come through. But it just takes you and your declaration and determination to take a leap of faith. Look at this, is like wild abandon energy. Oh, cheerleader. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Be your own cheerleader. Okay. So there's a cheerleading song too. So, but be your own cheerleader. And I feel like that'll have you, see, this is Pisces moon. So you could be in your feels a little bit and not wanting to move. But the key is movement. If you're in that Piscean energy, movement is going to have you going. Okay, so connect with people, communicate. Yeah, see, I feel like if you've taken a pause from your partner, you're going back. Okay, all right. Yeah, so there could have been some exchanges of not so positive words. Okay, so now what I'm getting is an English barroom. Okay, so you might have gotten a little tipsy and then said all the things that were on your nerves. Okay, so if that's the case, you want to stop doing that. Let's flip that. Okay, and then here's a wheel. Okay, it's going to turn, Spirit says. Just go with the flow, ebb and flow, and then yes, it's destined to come together. There's potential for marriage and celebrations. Okay, so I feel like you might have been doubting a little bit. Yeah, see, and this is a challenge. So, Nine of Pentacles, wanting to be solo or with a partner. Now, this Hierophant didn't come reverse, so this would have been like an unconventional way to have relationships. So that might be like having a child without a husband or a boyfriend. Okay, but I feel like you want the marriage, you want the partnership, and you want it all. And you can have that, but you have to be willing to let go of your solo lifestyle. People think if they get married, they're not free. But see, this is looking like Piscean energy with this kind of fairy ears. Okay, so listen to the sounds of the universe. You might be older than them, getting like cougar vibes. That might just mean that you're more bossy than they are, and they're more quiet, and you might be trying to poke at them like the rhinoceros, poke at them to prod them to see how they feel, but they do love you. Okay, now here's Princess of Wands, and I feel like that represents them. So if there was a pause, that you can come together with them, they still feel for you. And but I feel like it's up to you. Here's the Two of Cups. And part of it is if you work together, you might take some more downtime to kind of, yeah, see, if you work together a long time, it takes some downtime for you. Girls' night out or boys' night out, or if that you feel like that might be a problem, then family, connect with mom or dad, or anyway, it's get out. Okay, might go to a drum circle, right? Okay, something like that, and that might even inspire you to create something new. All right, now here is Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is feeling like a Leo energy a little bit. So this is like maybe some ego dancing here. Okay, if that's the case, let loose a little bit. Okay, and then here's the King of Swords again. Yeah, so for some of you, if you might go see the Leo thing. All right, now, but here is alchemizing the whole experience. Stay in your honor and integrity. If this card is coming out, see, Pluto is going into Aquarius, but if you're harnessing that energy, you want to stay in your honor and integrity and don't dip low. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah. All right. And then here's the Three of Cups. So I feel like the challenge is with that Two of Pentacles is balancing out work and love life. Do you really want to give to a family? And I feel like that's been an internal question for you. All right. All right, but there's all kinds of things now, right? That people can do to prolong their careers if that's what you're focused on, right? And there's been some people who've had success where they like froze their eggs and had children later, and there's all kinds of things. Okay, so we have more options than we did in the past, so consider that. Okay, so let's get some oracle. create silence. Yeah, time to just kind of relax. Seek counsel within about this partnership and speak your truth, right? And this is joy. I feel like speaking your truth in a positive way will open up this whole realm. That's nice. Joy. I'll leave you with that.